shit.
Right. This is recording now.
Yep.
Right, intro us out, someone. Intro us out. Intro us out. Intro us in, that's it.
Get me out of here.
It's a wrap. Shot for
Time.
Shot for tuning in.
Yeah.
So we're trying to film the first episode of the 40 Ways to Call You Gay podcast.
And it's demonetized already.
Yeah.
Whoops.
40 Ways to Call You Jay. Episode 1. Welcome.
And episode 1 is basically about the top battlers in New Zealand, following after Mike Todd's list.
Yeah, well, we got a few now.
Shout out Pipes.
Yeah, shut up, Pipes. The innovator.
Before that, my name's Aries. Who the fuck is that guy?
Miles, man. Miles Murphy.
I'm Jay.
Oh. Do you want to talk about anything else first? Or anything interesting?
Nah.
I thought about a rhyme in the wild.
Never rhyme in the wild.
No, I didn't get. I thought about trying to think of one, and that was as far as I got.
That is interesting.
That
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. My last one was pretty bad, so. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one. Did you hear that about a year ago, 50 Cent was talking about trying to turn 8 Mile into a TV show?
No, man.
Maybe?
Good idea or bad?
Like, what, is him gonna battle Lotto again?
Weekly,
How
every
so?
episode.
Like, someone's just gonna be Eminem.
How many episodes before I get a battle? Or before I get like a rap?
It's gotta be 8 episodes.
No,
How many battles are in it?
There'll be rapping in episode 1.
So there's got to be a rap every episode. Does there have to be a battle every episode?
Yeah.
No.
It's gotta end in a battle.
Of course, but... Oh, every episode ends in a battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because he works all day. He works all
How
day.
many battles exhibit at work?
Plant. Or whatever, at GM. Or whatever they got in Detroit.
It's starting to grow, bro.
Is he at GM in the movie? I can't remember.
He's pressing license plates or something, yeah.
That sounds
Panels.
Yeah.
I can't see that shit working. It might work, but I don't think I'll watch it.
Have you watched Power?
Nope.
Nah, I ain't watched no 50 Cent shit. Doesn't mean it ain't good. I don't know. I watched fucking...
Did you watch Fresh Prince, the remake?
Hell no.
What? There's a remake of Fresh Prince?
Yeah, with Jaden's.
Dramatized.
Okay.
No, it was weird. It's serious, right? It's on like TVNZ.
Yeah, it's a
I think
drama.
I put it on.
I watched it.
I put it on the first
Easy the Block
episode
Captain's in
and
it.
I just didn't feel it.
What? Easy the Block Captain is in it.
Yeah.
That's cracking.
I got in one little fight, and my mum got scared.
And
That's
he's the...
Is he the one who got into a fight with? Oh, that's pretty
he's the
funny.
block captain.
Hey,
Is he from
Charlie?
Philly? Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Is something?
Yeah.
Oh, that for a while. Did you hear Eminem's new song came out yesterday?
I listened to it today.
I listened to it before.
I like Steve Miller Band Abracadabra. So the beat was fun. I don't know.
Is that what it samples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a funky song. If you hear it and then listen to the Eminem one again, you're gonna hear it straight away.
Okay, let's check it out. Random. To me, it just sounded like an old Eminem sample.
A little bit, right? Like Without Me.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it the same sample as that?
I think there might be something. I don't know, but I don't know if it's the same sample or whatever, but maybe there's the Without Me sample as well, but the Steve Miller Band one is very prominent. And he says the same hook.
Oh, no shit. Cool.
But I don't know. What do you guys reckon?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rap flow wise.
I mean, Eminem's always good at being Eminem, but I didn't enjoy it. But I get that it's obviously a parody of his older shit. So like he's being self-aware with it. It's not for me, but
I won't go out of my way to put it on again in my own time. You know what I mean? I don't know. It felt like without me.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I expected it to be better.
He's
I
lowered
don't
my.
know. Yeah, I don't know, man.
He's lowered my expectations quite a lot over the years. What was the worst line?
the worst line.
I don't remember.
I couldn't even look at the line. I only watched it just before a new garage.
Proof.
I can't remember any of it.
Who's the sponsors for this episode?
Chopper Chop.
Chopper Chop Chews.
Thank you.
50 individually wrapped pieces of chew.
Yeah, they're coming through. Coming true for the boys.
Henderson Scaffolding, of course.
Every week, right? Henderson Scaffolding. Implying this is weekly.
Yeah.
Every occurrence.
Yeah. Shout out Henderson Scaffolding. Keeping this place up. Putting the roof over our heads, eh? It's not quite scaffolding.
Bars on bars.
Putting
Bars on
scaffolding
bars.
around the...
Yeah, that's next
House.
level bars.
Yeah.
So,
Gonna pull up Mike Pipe's list on the burner.
Mike Pipe's list, eh? Yeah, he's list number one.
Well, he is the one that started it all.
Yeah.
The lists. And he started with Australian lists. And by his own admission, he is
He is
more
Australian.
knowledgeable about the Australian list. No, he's not Australian.
Oh, what? He's a Kiwi. Oh, no, yeah, no, sorry, I got confused.
Yes, he is a Kiwi.
Bonds is Australian, though, eh? Are they both
I mean, to
Kiwis?
be fair, he might have been born there, but nah, Bonds is Kiwi as well. Alright, so I actually have to go to the 1 ounce page to the list, because Mike has posted a whole bunch of other lists since then. eh?
No, I knew Mike was a Kiwi because he unfortunately represented New Zealand at World Domination that time.
He's the only New Zealand person to have gone to
Yeah.
World... X8's gone to KRT.
Yeah, does that count? He was at World Dom.
What
It
about
was
anecdotes?
gangster. It was incredible, but it was a damn shame. I think he choked. Or did he go champagne ham in that one? I can't remember.
Oh, Exceed or Pipes?
Pipes. Who did he went champagne ham on someone? There might have been like 1 ounce Oz or something. But he either choked or they didn't feel him in Canada. It was a damn shame.
I think the reality is at that time, him going to Canada wouldn't have been about him having his battle on day whatever of Canada.
No,
It would have been a bit about him, of World Dom, I mean. It would have been about him networking and building 1 ounces, like connections with people over there in order to do business for his league. So he probably didn't give a shit about the battle. Although he was there and did it as a thing, I doubt that was the real purpose of him going.
I shouldn't say unfortunately represented. I just remember not enjoying his performance. But as I know personally, shit happens, man. You know, fuck. Not always going to be good.
Yeah, I do not think it was a good performance.
Yeah.
Anecdote was
But he
never
made
at
it.
World Dom.
Fuck, Anecdote.
Yeah, but he's Australian. He's not New Zealand.
Is he?
Anecdote was Oz,
Yeah.
right? Anecdote in 360.
Yeah, Anecdote's Australian.
Because they were world rap champs.
He may
World
have
Rap
been to
Championships.
World Dom, but he's definitely been to like Ryan Time and shit.
He was MVP for WRC, eh? Anecdote.
He may have been. He was good then.
I'm pretty sure he was. Like, he won MVP. One of them. Because they entered a couple times, right? Or am I tripping?
Nah, there was only 1 year that Australia were in the WRCs.
Okay.
And him in 361, and the other good team was Prime and Purpose. And Justice wasn't in that.
They were good, man. Prime was me.
Yeah, I can't really remember super well, but I remember them being me. They were the two standout teams. There were a couple of other good dudes, and then there was some shit cunts too.
I think Stranger showed me them. There's some freestyle that they did on the radio. Brian was popping off. That's the first I've heard of them, and then I think maybe you battled Purpose.
I Purpose went to like scribble jabby shit as well. And battled some other big names before. Like I got the chance to battle him. I think he battled like Thesaurus and shit.
Yeah. Had he battled Uno Lavos?
Yes.
When you battled him?
Yes, because I talked shit about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he had done heaps of battles.
Yeah. So Mike Pipe's list.
Oh, yeah.
And his is of all time. Including both eras. If you want to separate the eras. Which I guess is a discussion in itself.
If you were there for both of them, of course you're going to join them. Or be able to have a list of both.
Yeah.
I have a written list.
So his number one is Mariko. Am I just going through his whole list?
Yeah, fine.
Which one?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Call him a faggot.
Yeah.
So his number one is Mariko. We'll go his top 10 now.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Cyphernetic. Number 3 is Juice One. Number 4 is me. Number 5 is Higgs. Number 6 is Tourette's. Number 7 is Tyner. Number 8 is Sammy Gallows or Oracle. Number 9 is God Mode. Number 10 is Barry Bonza. I'll go to 15. 11 is J.O. 12 is Scholar. 13 Abbott. 14 Damascus. 15 Exceed.
Pretty big list, bro.
So yeah, he's obviously considering freestyle era
Seems like
by
he's
the
leaning.
same criteria.
Right, yeah.
I'm not going to try and justify his list because that's his list.
Is the best rhythm? Is the best rhythm better than the best freestyle? Is that ridiculous?
I think that's all subjective.
Because when someone's freestyling, right, whether it be in a battle or whatever, in a cypher or fuck, and they're killing it, and you can feel the energy, you feel the buzz, you can feel it kind of being created, like I'm talking about a freestyle, like coming off the top of the dome. That shit can be crazy in the moment, but then say you watch it back on tape, it doesn't capture the atmosphere or anything. It doesn't resonate the same way. But in the moment it sounds super duper incredible.
And I don't know if freestyle battles are meant to be recorded.
No.
And you can't go and watch a bunch of Mariko battles. You can watch a couple from I'd said to you the other day.
Yeah.
From the last year he was battling, but not through his major impact. But I agree with Pipes that Mariko and Cyphernetic are 1 and 2 of all time if you consider it from the start of battling through to the end. And I kind of justified that with there was no kind of break between it. It happened, there was the battle for supremacies, there was maybe a year or two off, but Mike did a battle, there was the game face battle, then J.O. did that battle with Oracle that was kind of like a cappella written battle, kind of like a freestyle battle. And then those bar-to-bar battles happened with that, Devastator was in that, Toki was in that, D&D was in that, Exceed was in that, and then it was 1 hour. So it makes sense that it was all just one
the
thing.
bar for bar ones on YouTube, but a lot of those freestyle battles and that, I just don't know anything about, So
Yeah, and that's
but I wasn't there,
yeah.
So that's cool. So I can't judge that. I know there's mad legends, and I respect the game. People that I hadn't necessarily seen perform, but have you know, hold weight and stuff like that. It's all good. Get some sugar in there.
What's an example of the best freestyle to compare to the best written? Or who, for that matter?
I just mean like situational.
I'm trying to think of the best freestyle battles. Do you mean like a battle to compare to a written battle, or?
Did you say line?
I just meant like
Like a freestyle bar coming off versus a written bar.
So because I think we all kind of thought that Mike was leaning toward the freestyle era.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, I can see how you might think a freestyle is better than a written.
We consider it the same in the written league.
Yeah, like, if you freestyle in a written battle, you get extra points.
Automatically, yeah. If it's not.
Because not everyone can do that, let alone execute.
Yeah.
A freestyle battler could, I guess, possibly do it the whole time, but you're not always going to hit.
You're not, but I mean, we're not, but the best. I mean, if you take this really good bar, you give it points in a written league. If it's freestyle, you give it more points. So I think that means that yes, the freestyles are worth more. The best freestyle is worth more than the best written, assuming someone is up to that level, you know. And what about Lil Wayne and Jay-Z not writing this shit? I feel like that's got some real like.
I think there's difference between not writing and freestyling though, because you can still think it through in your head. You just don't let it out of your head.
Well, yeah, like in the way that Jay-Z thinks up a 16-bar verse and then lets it sound, works it out in his head, and then goes and raps it versus builds it line by line, or just goes, thinks as you go.
Or just record it, like, I don't know.
I don't even consider that when I'm thinking it as a list.
Is that a freestyle? Physically writing it down, is that what changes it from being a freestyle?
Yeah, for sure. I reckon. Doesn't Caustic write a rebuttal in his head and then sit on it for fucking 3.5 minutes?
No, I mean like in terms of Wayne and Jay-Z not writing it down.
Yeah.
It depends on their method. Like as I said, I'd heard that Jay-Z just thinks of a 16-bar verse in his head, then does it. I don't know what Lil Wayne does.
But does that mean it's a freestyle?
Nah, because he's worked it out.
That's what
But then again, I don't know. That's probably way too deep of a debate to get into.
How do we get sidetracked off this list?
What about Lupe verses? Are they freestyle?
I don't think so. I don't know. He says that the diss track he did to Royce was freestyle.
I mean, I kind of get that vibe off of it hearing it. That was the best example, like, of a freestyle landing perfectly.
I haven't even heard it.
I don't know, but I'm inclined to believe it was a freestyle if he said it was.
Word.
So yeah, what? So
But to me,
freestyles are better than writtens? Because what, you hit it on the head the first time is better than if you need to practice it, right?
To me, it's like it doesn't even matter like how you're measuring it though. Like if I look at that list, it's like accomplishments, impact, skills and skill set in your era. So like, are you better than the rest of the dudes that are freestyling when you're freestyling? Like I feel like that is how you could weigh up your skill set. And then like, are you better than the rest of your dudes that are writing? Like, I think that it's fair to put Mariko at number one in that case because he had kind of the most impact. He's like the dude that started everything. And then Cyphernetic's kind of the other dude, which is why I would agree that he could go number two.
I remember watching Cyphernetic on Battle of Supremacy DVD. I think Delta. I think Delta won.
Yeah. Kind of got robbed against Delta. But yeah, he fucking was in all three of the New Zealand versus Australia battles. He won a New Zealand battle. Again, just had heaps of impact in the pioneer stages. This is my number 1 and 2 as well. And then I've got like Higgs, which he was there, did heaps in the freestyle era as well, but then also in the written era. So that's why he's an easy 3 for me.
Is this your list?
Yeah, I've just segued into saying my
okay.
list.
Oh, you have the same 3?
Mariko and Cyphernetic.
Mariko and Cyphernetic are the same for me, as me.
Okay.
His third is Juice One.
All right.
So my third is Higgs, and my fourth is Scholar. And Scholar wasn't in the freestyle era, but I reckon that he's just good enough and done enough and had enough impact and has enough legacy that it supersedes that early pioneer shit to be there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Scholar right up there.
My fifth is you. And
Right, yeah.
that is
Thanks.
that's that is based on like skill and all of those factors that I factored in. Like if you're good enough in one, that's kind of going to push you there, and most of it is probably just coming from that.
I appreciate it.
And like the writing. But then you've done like a bunch of good battles overseas and stuff as well.
I'll try.
So it's like my top 5.
But
I don't know if I should be going through my whole ass list.
I'll do my 5. I'll do
Yeah.
my 5. And we'll go from there. Oh, yeah, we'll go from there. So I just got like the rhythm battlers. So I got DMG at number 1. Should I wait for this guy?
No,
I got DMG.
we'll
He's
catch him up
the
when he
man.
gets back.
He's the man.
It's fair. Yeah.
He's the most consistent guy, and was always performing at a high level. I think I bet him the night we battled,
I need to go back and watch
but I can sit. Nah, fuck. That sounds so salty. That sounds so salty.
it. No, because you're making him as number 1.
He is
So
the
you're
man.
number
Nah, he
one.
is the man.
So he's-
I don't even think I'm in the list. I didn't put myself in the list. But DMG, I don't know. He's the man. I don't know. It's hard
done
to.
heaps.
Yeah, he's done it all. Most consistent. Held it down for a long time.
Are we back? Up and running? Mm-hmm. Okay. Who's your top 5, son?
Alright, so where were we? My top 5. And this isn't even an opinion, like this is just
Fact.
Yeah, I mean, it's
This is the correct list.
yeah, I surveyed everyone and this is the collective.
The answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
number 1, we got Damascus. Right.
Okay.
He's a larger than life figure. He's actually quite a fucking giant. But he's the most consistent guy I think that we may have had. I think he's choked once, or am I tripping?
He's definitely choked.
Yeah.
But
It's a classic choke.
How many battles does Damascus have?
I don't know, he's got to have mad battles.
Yeah.
He's
battled
everyone.
Yeah.
It's crazy that like Jibs got caustic, but DMG didn't get anyone.
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
Anyway, he's the man. Damascus is the man.
Maybe he was defending the title or something at that event.
Yeah, true. Heavy lies the crown. Number 2, I got Higgs. Bear in mind, I'm just thinking strictly written era.
Yeah.
Battlers.
So we're not taking into account Higgs' freestyling.
No. Which
Correct.
kind of just means he's even better, right?
Yeah.
He's even better than that. So he could just be number 1. But he's number 2 in terms of written for me. He's the man. I think the only one he lost was Oblique. And that was
He
against
did a
quite
lot of battles there.
yeah, and that was against quite a tumultuous crowd. up in Christchurch, you know, so I don't know, Higgs always came correct.
I bet Scholar twice.
Like, easy. I was there for
The second one, the final one?
maybe both
First one
of
was in
them.
the park, right?
I was there for the first one. And maybe the second one, I can't remember. Did Stranger battle Dealer at that event? Anyway.
kind of can't remember. But yeah, fair.
Anyway, yeah.
Absolutely. Higgs, number 2.
Number 3, I got Scholar. He is
Yeah.
huge. Scholar had some of the most iconic battles when there weren't many, you know, like as far as 1 outs, and none that were popping or fucking going off, like him versus Exceed in particular pretty much went viral, you know, for New Zealand and whatever, but that's just one of many other battles he did. He had a few shitters here and there, ducked too many battles, but still, gotta give it up. He's the man.
Facts.
He's the man.
Facts.
4, I got Gibberish. He did everything.
Master of all
He
things.
did everything. Yeah.
He even made the fly.
Yeah, written by Jibs, directed by Jibs, edited by Jibs. I don't know what to say about him. He's a weirdo. He is a fucking weirdo, man. I don't want to say personal things about my interactions with people, but
That's okay. It's your number 4.
yeah, he's number 4.
Yeah.
He's number 4.
Facts.
Hey, you said something very nice about him.
Yeah.
He's number 4.
Number 5 is a funny one because I wasn't too sure how to formulate my list exactly, because some people I think are equal and some people I think are the same person, like PFAC and B-Team. So PFAC and B-Team are number 5 for me. I think I've always had a feeling about them that they all wrote together, which is fine.
For sure.
Someone else with the best.
But that's kind of why I put them all together. They all came at the same time. They all came together. No orgy. So I don't know. And they had a huge impact on the scene.
You can make a rough
Yeah,
of
for sure.
who is in it. Like, so PFAC.
PFAC, JP80, Alienzo, Salt?
From Wellington, isn't he?
I don't know where he's from, bro.
You lived in Wellington. That's why I thought you might have known.
And the reason I don't know is because, like you said, like a whole bunch of people after them just came through sounding like them.
I just
And I've
think it
been
was
less disconnected, but they basically switched the vibe of what was getting said at 1 ounce.
what sounding like them, because I don't know.
I mean, just a dramatic shift from dick jokes.
yeah.
Like, to be fair,
I suppose it's a lot more of a
maybe there was
serious-
more of a gradual shift, to be fair, because I wouldn't say Damascus is like a dick joke rapper. Like, that transition had already happened, but it seems like a solid transition from when PFAC arrived. It was like almost
I
like
just think it was-
let's usher gibberish out and just get rid of the last of
There's
that.
really a hit on
It was
Jibs'
just
temple.
massive. Like, I don't know what it was. They brought the whole church, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they brought the choir, like when they battled, when they posted anything, and it was fuck. When I remember PFAC's audition, and it was fucking fire. You know, he's just in the car or some shit rapping, and it's hot. It's not hot. You know, the rap is fucking heat,
Yeah.
and you know, it was just like that.
The Stallone reference.
And I remember his debut. I was there when he battled Jibs, and fuck, they just shut that shit down. And it was pretty much they all just kept delivering. But I feel like they came in pretending like they didn't do Mad Study. I don't know. I still feel a little competitive, so when I explain some stuff, maybe it's a little defensive, and I'm just, don't know, trying to discredit them without realizing it. But anyway, I think that they had a huge impact, and individually they're all really quite good. But for me, it's hard to differentiate between them, so they're all number 5.
Fair enough.
It's not Salt. Salt's the worst. but
I mean, Perfect to me seems like the standout.
yeah. I don't know, but Alonso became the champ.
Did PFAT go for being the champ?
I think he lost.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
He never battled DMG, did he?
Yeah, he did, right? They did, and DMG beat him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Did Alonso beat DMG?
I had to assume so.
Well, yeah, I mean, he either did or
guess
DMG
so, right?
vacated.
Where else did he get it from?
DMG might have vacated.
I don't know.
They still battled. So did DMG beat Alonso and then vacate?
No, that wouldn't be.
It doesn't sound like something I think would happen. Yeah, I can't say I was
He must have just beat him. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So
Alright, so that's your top 5.
Top
written
5.
only. We both had Higgs in there, and we both had Scholar in there.
yeah, I think they're underrated. I think they're.
Yeah,
I just think.
in the top 5.
Yeah.
So I thought Papa Mac was in B team. I thought
So did I.
this dude Ace was in B team.
Never heard of him.
I mean, maybe.
I thought that dude Randy was in B team.
I
That's just, I don't know.
I just thought it was Catholics and Christians. You know what I mean? Like they're all straight from the same brush. Corny fucking imposters.
At number 5.
So number 5, you've got B team.
Yeah, no, that's hard. That's hard.
Not salt. B team, not salt.
team, but not Salt. Okay.
Yeah. I brought enough salt. I'm top 5. Yeah.
Okay.
This is like fantasy league baseball.
I'd definitely have PFAC on my team if it was like battle rap fantasy. Yeah, I'd have.
That's the crazy part for me because I've got JP80 at the top of B team.
Nah,
I don't know what it is about, but,
that dude might be better than him, but PFAC's the leader of that. I definitely have PFAC in my top 10 written era only, or top 5 written era only. To be fair, just because of that impact and changing of the stuff, of the vibe of the fucking what is in vogue and one ounce.
He's had some internationals.
True. Yeah, he went to Oz too, right?
He didn't do well though, right?
I don't know, but who the fuck did he battle?
So the same event as you, right? Weren't you there?
I don't think I watched his battle. Oh no, he battled after. Yeah.
I don't remember who he battled, but I feel like he just didn't do well in the Australian battle that he went over and did.
It was a funny event with the one that him and I went to. We both had different experiences at that event. People were trying to fight me and shit. He got real uncomfortable and was like, fuck Miles, you know. They got knives and shit.
I'm just an imposter.
I was just like, chill, man, it's all good. But I can't remember how he performed that night. But I just remember.
What night was that? Was that when you battled Carney?
Yeah.
It was great. As I said, you know, like, this motherfucker sucks.
Oh no, PFAC. I can't remember how.
Yeah.
Miles Murphy versus Carney is amazing. Might be the biggest body.
Could have been better, man. I think the best body I got was fuck, I don't even remember his name. Reverend or some shit.
Oh fuck, I might be thinking of him.
The first time I went to Australia, I met with some guy and
I was like,
Reverend KMC or something. He changed his name a few times, so I don't know what his best name is. Either way, I don't think he ever posted that one. That was fat. Okay, yeah. That was fun. But after that, all my other ones were shit.
Hey.
Anyway.
who's your top 5, Ben?
Yeah, I mean,
More important.
I've kind of accepted that any list anyone makes is going to come down to preference to some degree.
Yours is just preference though.
Yeah,
To some degree.
Mine's a garbage list. Jay's number 1, Miles number 2.
And you're number 3. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't put myself on this list with you peasants.
Yeah.
And JP80 is under ears at number 3.
Oh, you weren't joking?
Nah, not at all.
Oh.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion anyway. I don't know what it is. I feel like PFAC and Alenzo will never really try and strike for the heart. Those dudes will give you some real word flowers. But if anyone's gonna, to put the Bible down and show N-bombs, hide the body of God watching, it's probably gonna be JP80.
Yeah, true.
It's the only one I've seen talk shit in the start, and you know that's my favourite part of Battle Royale. I had Raichi in my top 20 list, and when Hirsch rinsed out Don't Tell for having him in his list and calling it a preference list, that's when I realised that my list was a preference list. Because why would I put someone on the list that I don't like?
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, I've got a list. I don't dislike them, but they don't want to be on that list. The bottom 10.
I'm glad you've written the bottom 10 because
Okay, and just so I'm number 1.
Yeah.
But that's because there's like...
It's because I'm incorporating freestyle and rhythm and the Battle of Supremacy was a regional competition with a national finals. So how many people you reckon was in that competition in total? We experienced it down here in Christchurch and in Dunedin.
There was supposed to be 16 at each one, right? Or 8.
16 or 8 makes sense. How many regions?
What, in each event?
Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch and Dunedin.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool that there was a moment in time where 50 MCs were in a tournament.
Yeah.
The top 2 was Roach and Cyphernetic. And the top 2 in Christchurch was Roach and Dubs. Yeah, Roach and Dubs.
No. That year was me and Nort. And then 2006, the top 2 in Christchurch were me and Dubs, and the top 2 in the national were me and Dubs.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Got his stories from me.
Oh, shit.
So Dubs battled J.O. in the semis, and I battled Mike. And I guess it probably would have made more sense from a entertaining people thing to have the Christchurch people battle the Christchurch people in the semis and have a Christchurch versus Auckland final, but that's not how it panned out. So yeah, we were the top 2 in Christchurch and the top 2 in Auckland. And the national one in Auckland. J.O. must have won the Auckland one.
Cool. No, I wanted to hear the Humazine story.
Oh, the Humazine story. And then there was this, alright. Yeah, so I got picked up from the airport at a Humazine at that battle. What? With myself and Dubs and Holy Sheep and Dave Ladd, I think was there. There was this TV show on Māori TV. I cannot remember the name of the TV show. And they wanted to do a story on the battle. And WordP said, oh yeah, this must have given them my name as the favourite or whatever. So yeah, they did it. They wanted to do an interview, and they organised a Humazine to pick us up from the airport, and then drove us to the. They went and picked up some models and like threw them in the back seat with us, and they had us drinking champagne.
Who's we?
And then me, Dubs, Dave Ladd, and Holy Sheep. And then
it sounds like some kind of my FM deal, really.
Yeah, there was like the producer and the fucking cameraman or whatever. It was real awkward as fuck. And then I was staying at some hotel, and they're like, no, we'll pay extra to upgrade you to this place so it looks flashier. And then they made me like film walking into the hotel with like a model on each arm. Like, when we get there, the fucking lobby and do an interview about like the battles. Wow. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna call them gay. There's a bunch of dudes there, hoping that they're all either gonna be gay or fat, because this is the freestyle era. So I got a couple of gay jokes, a couple of fat jokes, and we'll just see what they're wearing on the night and talk about that.
That's pretty much it.
Just a workshop, really.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I might have to change my top 5 after hearing that.
I'm sad that I don't have the footage of that show, because when it came out it was like really hilarious, and it was just this like awkward nerdy fucking TV dude that thought that that's what hip hop was.
Was Charisma on the show?
Yeah,
On
Charisma
TV?
hosted a show called Tuhono for ages that put on heaps of people to get on TV.
That's right.
Yeah. But anyway, so we've got your
3.
Top three.
three.
JP.
Yeah, so Jake.
So you don't agree with one person in my top 3?
I don't agree with myself either, but we'll,
Like I said, I incorporate freestyle.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
To what stories you just told were from the freestyle era, and you transitioned into rhythm pretty successfully.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. That was a pretty
For a long
epic-
time.
it was a silly.
Yeah.
It was a silly.
And what the fuck is Miles done?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, why am I number 2?
You were talking about a Mazda Familiar or something earlier. Was it a stretch Mazda Familiar, or
Yeah, bro.
how many models did you squeeze in?
Bro, see, like, you don't even want to know how I'm rolling, because I'm accidentally buying cars.
Have you seen that over that way?
Yeah. I'm accidentally buying cars.
Yeah.
So,
No idea. Okay, so and JP80.
Yeah, so that's my top 3, and so my number 4 is Jo. And honestly, Jo wouldn't be in my top list until I really incorporated, if not prioritized, the freestyle era, and can't argue he did a lot.
J.O.'s
facts,
mean.
both.
Yeah.
J.O.'s really mean.
As far as I know, he was winning freestyle battles in Auckland, and then freestyle battles in Christchurch, and then was he was as present as anyone else for the,
Like I
for
said,
the transition.
he may have done the first, what I would consider a real transitional battle into that a cappella style with that battle against Oracle. Oracle was freestyling, but he wasn't. Before I was saying, like, he said to Oracle, "You look like Majin Buu with larger boobs." Like, it was that kind of fucking WRC halfway in between shit that could have been the start of the whole scene. And then there was Miles mentioned that battle with Higgs versus Vicious Villain.
Yeah.
That was floating around on the net at the same time.
True.
So yeah, J.O.
J.O.
Facts.
Like, J.O. Because it's funny that the Majin Buu with larger boobs is what you remember. What I remember about J.O. is how he could rhyme names as well. Because I think he battled Oblique, and he was like, I think he rhymed like Leota Machida with Hulk Hogan Vegeta or something, and I remember that like just fucking blowing me away. And even just conversations I've had with him just about rhyming and shit, and he's next level, bro. He's next level. He helped me level up my game harder just by interacting and that rap shit, it's I can definitely respect him being number 4.
Yeah.
I don't have him that high on my list, but I wasn't sure. I almost had him quite a bit higher, but
Yeah, I almost had him a lot lower.
yeah.
I have him on, but he appears on both my lists, like the old and the written era only.
That's Don.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. And my number 5 is entirely preference, I think.
The compressor, come on.
I thought a lot too.
It's locking Ego.
Oh,
Ego?
Ego.
Yeah.
I can tolerate someone making a case against that one, but like I said, that's about that point that my list becomes pretty preferential. I think just after that, DMG and Scholar appeared twice because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing.
Yeah. Ego's another one. Bar heavy, punchline heavy. Like when you're rapping with that style, it's almost so easy to listen to, like man, fuck. Like you're just getting it.
Digestible,
like,
you're up with the plan.
Yeah. I don't have Ego on my list at all.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
But there's probably just people who didn't battle enough. Like there's people that have done battles that might be better than others that I've rated or ranked, but it's purely I might not even class him a battler. Just because he's done a couple, don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I can't think of who he's battled outside of Christchurch.
There you go, he battled Hirsch. He battled
Hirsch, which was a great battle.
He's in my top 20 in my like of all time list.
Yeah.
And then he's also, I don't know if he's top. No, he's again in the top 20 I've written.
Here's me.
He's like, as I said, if you've got all those attributes as like a score, like his bars and fucking what he's writing and delivering it is like at a 10. So that still pushes him into like being really good. Yeah. But I don't think that transitioned into heaps of good battles. Yeah. I like him probably more for music, to be fair.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, you might be better at, like, better on tracks than in the battles.
Like my favourite battle from
there's
him,
mad people like that.
My favourite part of a battle from him is against Boozy, where he was like just about to smash him in the third round, and then he fucking choked, and that's still like my favourite part of all time of Egos. I'm not going to try and butcher his line and repeat it, but Boozy had some pretty like a really good verse against Ego, and Ego like flipped the entire energy of the shit with like 4 bars or something. And was about to kill it, and then just lost the rest of his verse and couldn't grab it.
Was it the history is a strange way of repeating itself?
Yeah. It's fucking crazy good. He starts off his round, like after Boozy just does a real fucking strong killer round. I've also said this, he starts off his rounds with, "You be at my house more than I be at my house."
No.
Such a fucking cold line.
Yeah. And that's so fat, so like, you know, because you do feel the energy when someone comes with just cold ass around, and now what? You know, now fight back. You know,
instantly brought it back.
That's gangster, bro.
It was such a shame.
I'll check that one out.
To the fucking round.
Yeah, I think that might belong in the maybe top 5 Christchurch.
Yeah, maybe.
At least from the red zone era.
Because Booze was mad consistent on it.
Like he was on fire at that point, eh?
Yeah.
I didn't put him in my
28 degree fire.
True. But I don't think he did enough battles. I don't think he showed up in enough.
I don't think he shows up on my list, and I consider him more about music as being really good.
And I would think
his battling is something that he did.
Yeah.
On the side.
Yeah.
And was good enough to be good at it.
Agreed.
Anyone else from your list you want to mention?
Me?
Yeah.
Or are we going to go 5 through 10?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Or 6 through 10, I suppose.
Okay. Who was number 5 again? Sorry, Ben?
Ego,
yeah.
Well, then I'll quickly say my top 5 written era, which is Scholar number 1, Higgs number 2, You number 3, DMG number 4, PFAC number 5. And you may not agree with yourself being there on the list, but you were high on the all-time list. And again, I'm like, you've done lots of stuff here, had an impact here, had an impact when you went to Auckland, and had an impact overseas.
Mm-hmm. For me, Miles vs Dundee is probably top 3 New Zealand all-time written.
Yeah, I forget about that, but that's a high-profile battle.
I got lucky with that one because Higgs pulled out. Higgs pulled out, and they called me up.
Yeah, he actually called me up, and I said, "Yeah, I'll do it for $400," and he just left me on red, and then I hit him up again. I'm like, "What's good?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, Miles is doing that, bro. Fuck out of here with your. It's not worth my $400. But how am I going to recoup that off your fucking bum ass?"
But at the time, yeah, I agree. But I just think back, and sometimes I've watched some battles back, and it's just fucking cringe watching some of that shit. So that's why I don't rate myself as much as I used to.
But maybe you think that,
yeah, like maybe my how I standards, and that was kind of my first whole reason to battle anyway, because I thought, man, people are whack, you know. It could be so much better. Like,
Word.
I like rap so much that I think I know what's good. Maybe I can school some of these cunts, because, man, the bar's so low, I don't think that this can fly.
It's funny, man. That's exactly how I felt while we were watching the first Red Zones come out. And when I was Christchurch, it's like, I was into it, but I felt like they needed a lot of encouragement away from dick jokes.
But then, I don't know. I got hooked.
I mean, my dumbass was just doing it since it was something that you had to do. When you were rapping, it's like, you've got battle as well.
Yeah.
And I just kind of never stopped, as I said, and then it transitioned into the written shit, and I was pretty much done by the time that Red Zone was happening. Because the last battle I did was against you, which is pre-Red Zone.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel that way about watching the Red Zone ones.
Well, this was like ages, you know, this was...
But yeah, you're feeling that before that, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So you're feeling that when, like, I'm battling and you're like, this cunt is whack.
Yeah.
I need to school these old fucks.
Like,
about how
if only they knew what was coming. You know, like, fuck. No. Not even.
Oh yeah, no fact.
But, like, I was always into battles. Like, we used to download gin battles. The audio to gin battles back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, so... Battle rap's always been around. Well, not always, but I always dug that shit. Competitive rap. Yeah.
So yeah, our lists are wildly different.
Yeah, but that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool. There isn't no one list. You know, there might be. Mine.
You guys haven't said anything about my list, but arguably a lot of people online are going to say that isn't entirely a Christchurch list.
Oh, well, fuck.
If you consider J.O. to be from Christchurch.
JP80 is not from Christchurch.
Oh yeah, my bad.
And J.O. is not from Christchurch,
No.
it's from Auckland.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
But, yeah, no, people will be like, you're fucking crazy.
Maybe J.O. is Christchurch, but Relic is Auckland. You know, people didn't smoke.
Smoke, I was going to say.
Smoke. Yeah, wow.
Well, I mean, you can't separate someone just because of the name change.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Arguably, they achieved
they
more
know
by
it,
having
but-
3 different identities.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't do any freestyle battles as J. Roger.
So maybe they just
There was someone
know.
else. So I just dropped off Ben's list.
Yeah. The scene that know J.O. might not necessarily, you know who he actually is. Sorry?
50.
I got told, I think he told me, that he introduced D-Lar to Spearman. J.O.
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. So that's a buzzy one.
That's an old head.
Yeah, so, you know.
Okay, so are we doing our 6 through 10?
Yeah.
If you like.
Who's up?
Alright. So, my all-time one is freestyle heavy, I feel. I got Barry Bonza at 6. He was around in the freestyle era. I won't say he was hugely successful as far as winning battles, but he was definitely like regularly there and doing well.
That's good.
And I think it's hard to deny how many battles that dude has done in the written era. And he's not in my top 5. I don't as of written only, but he's close. Like, the motherfucker's had a lot of battles.
And he was totally around for a great time in Aussie battle history.
Yeah. 7, I've got Tyner.
Tyner.
Yeah, who has never done a written battle. But he will butt fuck you in his uncle's Black Panel fan. From the MC lunch, bro. That dude was fucking insane. He was doing multi-syllables that were like crazy.
He was my favourite rapper, New Zealand rapper.
Yeah.
Early days.
Fucking fire, bro. I think when you think about like Mariko and Mariko was probably dominating Auckland, and Cyphernetic was probably like doing well there as well, or just known for it there. Taina was Hamilton, right? Where he was like really known for doing it there.
Tyler good bet. I don't know if he lived there. He just was.
Yeah, I think he was winning a lot of battles in Hamilton, and he represented New Zealand and did well. He lost the anecdote,
I was going to say, is he a
arguably, but that's arguable as well.
It's on YouTube still.
Yeah, it's a good battle.
That's cool.
8, I've got Pipes. Pipes was in the freestyle era and was winning battles in the freestyle era.
Yeah.
Pipes beat me in a freestyle battle. Not that that's the litmus test of what makes you able to be on a list, but that's why you're there. No.
Because I freestyled.
No, because you've been
That's
there.
why.
Definitely heard a lot about Pipes in Auckland at the time.
But yeah, so Pipes is, and I, again, like Barry, he's done a lot of written battles and battled and had a legacy in battling. I put him below Barry because I think that Barry was just a little bit better with the writing and the battling itself at the end of it. Yeah. And Mike was organising and running a league. 9, I've got Juice 1. Never done a written battle, to my knowledge. I'd be extremely surprised if he had. But that dude's a fucking legend battling. He's probably still battling to this day in Wellington. If there was a freestyle battle in Wellington today, you might go there and just get smoked by Juice. Like,
That's
the
funny.
same as you would have in 2003. Dude is the man.
I almost battled Juice. I ran into him when I lived in Wellington. Well, we'd met each other a couple of times, and one night out, ran into him. And we started chatting shit, and he wanted to battle. I was like, yeah, sweet, we can battle. I'll freestyle battle you if you written battle me. And he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it. But I was down to freestyle battle, but I was hoping I could lure him into a written. But I was feeling pretty confident at the time, but I know of the legend more than I've heard him myself. But
Yeah.
he was a cool guy. Like in general, it's no beef shit or nothing. Like it was cool and jovial, but yeah, almost. But
I mean,
I almost found out how good he was, but no.
He was the dude in Tina's uncle's Black Panel van, I believe. The opponent on the line. But no, he was fire. He went into Australia and battled in one of the Battle for Supremacies there, like where we all went over. When Mike did the Cunningham Shield, because it was Auckland versus Christchurch, and fuck Dunedin obviously, he flew down the dudes from Wellington to judge and interview. So Flows came down to interview. 2-1 and Juice came down to judge, and Higgs was the other judge. And yeah, Flows in the first interview interviewed Hash, and it's like, so what's going through your head, and asking and kind of clicking like, this isn't freestyle. You guys aren't doing freestyle battles, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They just weren't fucking with the format at the time.
If anyone's going to be upset about it, it's going to be the Wellington cats, bro.
Yeah, and I, that's the whole point, is to get them involved and hopefully into it and just kind of build that connection. And it's dope what Mike was trying to do with that Cunningham Shield. It was like build bridges in New Zealand battling and get shit popping. And he did. But yeah, Juice and that, when they were judging, were kind of like, yeah, nah. We're not really feeling the format. They were showing love where it was due, like if people were doing some fucking flips and that, or even like after battles that were good. At the time, considered good for the time.
Especially watching live anyway,
But yeah. So yeah, not likely to have done a written battle. However, still a fucking legend.
That's tight.
And my number 10, and this is my all-time list, and it's maybe controversial, is Devastator.
No.
He battled Disaster before anyone battled Disaster. He was there at the very start of the written era. He was in the freestyle era, to be fair.
Yeah. He was at the first battle event I ever battled at.
Yeah. And he'll be at the last battle. And if those attributes have skills,
man.
this motherfucker is way down low because he sucks. But impact, legacy, fucking, he's probably the most viewed in
Iconic.
New Zealand, as we said. Like, he probably gives a fuck that he's not good. Like, he's getting everything he wants out of doing it.
No,
so,
Stater's definitely got a spot, I reckon.
yeah, so he's my number 10.
Didn't someone make a documentary about him?
Him,
Probably.
Well, maybe it was the other way around.
Yeah, probably.
Leonard Johnson made a
Yeah.
documentary about Stater, then Stater made one about Leonard Johnson.
I believe it. I think he did. Actually.
That's great.
I could be confused. I know he did one about Dealer.
That's probably what I'm thinking.
I don't know how long ago that was around.
I'd like to see a Devastator documentary about the compressor.
Wow.
But yeah. None of this includes me being interested in seeing him battling, however, he is my number 10 all the time.
And he won a round against Disaster.
Did he? The
Yeah,
disaster throw around or something?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe one of his rounds just was, he probably just thought he'd underestimate him, but
He was kind of our disaster. He had the disaster effect.
Yeah.
It was big and loud and just like fucking rapid fire.
bro, that was one of the first ones. He came with 3 rounds of eye jokes, of eye bars. All he talked about was Disaster's eyes for 3 rounds. That's
Probably fits so up my alley.
Yeah, and one of them, I think it got to him a little bit, and it was like, fuck, I'm pretty, Devastator got around on Disaster.
But
Yeah, 2-1, Disaster. Devastator. I don't know, did Scholar win any rounds against Disaster? I watched it, but I can't,
I haven't watched it in so long.
Yeah, I'd have to see that again.
and I'll just quickly bust my Brit only, which is Jibs.
I've got a question first. At what point in time for New Zealand battle rap history was the Cunningham Shield? Can you tell me were there any leagues before then?
One Outs was just starting because
One
I
Outs.
had battled Devastator in Mike's garage
That was for one
for
outs.
One Outs.
There was no Earn Your Stripes at that stage.
No, Earn Your Stripes was not happening yet, so it was just One Outs, and One Outs, if anything, had an in the park battle with maybe Mike versus Devastator and maybe something else. Maybe Spearman and that had done a battle there or something.
Wow.
And then the Cunningham Shield happened.
Yeah.
So
It's like a catalyst.
the Devastator versus you was one of the first.
No, Mike versus
One Outs.
Devastator was before that. So there was an event when Mike battled Devastator, and then I battled Devastator, and this was like right at the end of 2010. And then Barry battled Devastator. And then when I go in like February 2011 was the Cunningham Shield.
Was Devastator in that?
Yeah, he battled Charisma.
Yeah, so I guess he deserves his flowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, arguably the first 5 battle rap
He was
written
filming
era
all
in
that.
New Zealand was
Yeah, he was-
Devastator, and Leonard.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He is not on my
for all of
list.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Right, so my 6 through 10 for written only were Jibs at 6.
Right, yeah.
Bonds are at 7, Pipes at 8. Again, I feel that they've done enough. Jibs, I feel that he's done enough. As awkward as he is. After Pipes comes Devastator, and at 10 is J.O.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
I did have another question too. J.O. was doing Ridden's a cappella, you said, in this, is it part 2?
I mean, that's a loaded question.
Running some freestyle battles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, this was a question I had all the way back at that point.
Maybe not as well, to be fair. Like, who am I to say he didn't?
No, I'm not doing any criticising. You just reminded me of a question I had previously about that event. And I'm probably I might be confusing it with another event, but you're saying that J.O.'s a cappella doing Riddens and against a freestyler. Was that weird battle rap event you had that had crazy like themes and topics and? Do you remember this?
End of the week. Nah,
so that
was run by Richie, and it was the end of the week. Nah, and this wasn't an event. This was Sam and fucking Jo agreed to meet up and have a battle. It was going to be on the fucking top floor of Rickerton car park, and we all realised that was a fucking dumb idea. So it ended up being like down like, I don't think it's there anymore, but you know, on the overbridge by Bunnings, where you go like over the sale yards, like there used to be a spot down there anyway. So it was just some fucking car park under a bridge, and everyone parked up there, and then these two dudes just got out and battled, and fucking someone filmed it, and then it was on the internet. But I don't even think it was on YouTube. I think it was pre-YouTube.
True.
So yeah, it was like we were just all texting. It was communicated by text. There was a bunch of people there. Yeah, it was a real fucking pivotal underground moment in the history. I don't really think that it spawned anything to happen out of it, like Devastator battling up then, and that one out shit did. But it still happened beforehand. Same with that Vicious Villain versus Hex. That didn't really spawn anything to happen, but it still happened right there at the start.
Yeah.
So it was end of the week that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Can you remember anything about that?
I remember I won it.
Well, you know, just what were the rounds? What was an example of a couple of the rounds?
You had to take a written round to your own beat of your choice. They would do a round where they'd fucking switch the beat and then fuck with the speeds while you were rapping. They'd do a round where you had to pull shit out of a bag and rap about it. And then there was a battle round, I think. Or just a back and forth round. That didn't have to be a battle, but then some people made it a battle. And maybe there was an a cappella round as well.
True. Man, yeah, all I heard was stories about that event, and they sounds pretty crazy, yeah.
That was cool.
Well, that reminds me of the one like
Wild and Out.
Yeah, McCannon. No, it's that battle league. I can't remember what it's called, bro. But Lupe was trying to get Royce to battle there. Do you remember? Do you remember what that's called? And they had a champion, and they have like different themed rounds and
It could be the same thing, because the end of the week is in New York.
To test like your skills and various facets.
Yeah, I remember from what he was saying, it sounds like they were really trying to pull it away from gangster rap too.
Yeah, well, I don't know, I can't remember, but
nerds.
A little bit, I guess. But no, I don't know. I can't even remember what the league was called, but I like the idea of it.
I mean, that event in itself, that competition itself, was a pull away from your mum jokes and calling the other dude gay that was happening in the battle scene.
It's kind of forcing creativity.
Yeah. Let's not make it about you two dissing each other.
Just being creative as an event. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. What Don't Flop used to do. Same April Fool's battles and shit. So, no, that's cool. Honestly, from my perspective, it sounds like the freestyle era is so much more extravagant than the written. Motherfuckers rolling up in Hummazines and shit.
Well, I think the thing about the freestyle
people probably
era,
bust to fucking,
You probably have a bus transfer on you, right?
you have a bus transfer in your pocket.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But come on. A fucking Hummazine, man. What is going on? What happened? When did we lose that?
Scribe happened, and no shit, that's what I think it is. Like, those Battle for Supremacies, I had fucking CDs that I won as prizes of that, and to put out albums, there was a lot of prizes and corporate sponsorship to be had in hip-hop. So that shit was happening.
That's crazy,
but then you've also got to think about the freestyle era had our top recording artists as well. Like, a battle had Scribe, Mareko, Tyner, fucking all of these top people, Cyphernetic, in it, and they were also our top rappers. True. That shit doesn't happen anymore. Yes, Scribe's a scholar's a pretty top upper echelon dude. Like there's DMG, BFAC, but they're not fucking.
Yeah.
They're not mellow downs and fucking sweat it jumping into battles. So I think there was that as well.
I think Mellowdowns did a battle
Out of it.
against D-Lar.
Out of it.
Maybe on 1 Out. I can't remember. I'm serious. I talked to him about it. I'm pretty sure. He
Like
battled
before he
D-Lar.
blew up?
Yeah, like way back. Ages ago.
Out of it.
I hope I'm not remembering that wrong, man.
You reckon it's online or no?
Maybe it's not. Maybe
different name.
he's not Mellowdowns. Yeah. But because I met him in Wellington, we met a couple times, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he battled D-Lar, bro. Like,
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. But again, that was before he was Mellowdowns, right?
Yeah.
Like at the time, like.
but it's crazy.
I mean, it was
Some
before
kind of
Scribe was
link.
Scribe, to be fair, when he was in battles, but what wasn't quite it, Scribe hadn't blown up at that point earlier, but they were still all the top dudes in hip hop that were in battles at the time.
Yeah, definitely. That makes plenty of sense.
And a lot of those people did not kind of dropped off before it turned into the written thing. So they did not become a part of the written era. How long have we been talking?
A long time was.
What's your back five?
Number 6. I got Toki Cones.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's probably all I got to say. No. Toki's the pioneer, I think.
Fair.
Again, with Higgs and Scholar, looking back at my list, they're of the same ilk, to some degree. Higgs, I guess, goes back a bit further than them, but Toki was one of the, first dudes from 1 Outs that I'd heard of.
He was there at the very start.
And continued to, on for however long. Did international battles, battled people, Australians, and then battled Zane As Riot in Australia.
2-on-2s?
2-on-2s, I guess. Fuck, he just did everything, bro.
Battled Uno.
Yeah, battled, yeah.
Damn, international.
That's right, yeah.
Gave birth to the D&D.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Raised him at least.
Cones was the man. I didn't get good till I bet Cones.
Nah, you got a lot better right after you got smoked by Riz.
Yeah. No, I was just like...
Just the punt across the field.
That one was funny, like... Fuck, I got so fucked over. All my boys in that at the time were like, oh yeah, we'll come. And then it was like my friend at the time's partner's birthday. And every cunt went on a fucking bus trip and they can't come with me to that battle. And then I'm just in a room full of these fucking random strangers think they're fat rappers. And I'm battling this wrist cunt, And I was like, this guy's fucking terrible. I thought I smoked him too. And then I watched it back and I was like, oh yeah, I look pretty awkward and shit. But yeah.
Get some real good lines.
Yeah, well, writing can only be so good, I guess.
Riz had some real good ones too.
Yeah, only the ones you write.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's easy to say that.
Allegedly.
See that? Yeah, no. So, Cones. Yeah, Cones, number 6. And then D&D, number 7, I have. So, just another icon. And thinking of I love creativity. I love originality. People that stand out. And back then, everyone was a different personality.
Yeah.
And now you see it.
Facts.
They're all
Everyone's the same person, yeah.
It is the same person. Like, who's that Pokemon? It's the same cunt it was before,
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of the battlers in 1 Out.
D&D occupied a certain space in 1 Out.
Yeah.
It was the same space as Exceed.
Yeah.
They were the same person.
I agree. I agree to some degree.
They were like they
They are
were hilarious
two-
together,
yeah.
like fucking bitching at each other.
They're two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Funnily enough, I have D&D 7, Exceed. I have 17 on the list. So
I know an amazing story about D&D, but I can't remember. I don't think I'm allowed to tell it. But I'll tell it to
Tell
you.
it anyway.
who's it? Yeah.
Tell it anyway. You can edit it
Yeah,
out
take
and
it.
then just don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I have the power. I might have told you it before. You've seen D-La battle D&D on the Wendy's ad? Is it Wendy's?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I sure have. Yeah, they're a Burger King.
That's right.
D-La wrangled D&D into it in exchange for doing another battle on One Out. I think he said it was a paid gig too. And then when it got down to writing bars for each other, all these executive nerds just tried to step in and tell them what they need to say and how they should really do it. And back to back, D&D was just rebuttaling these guys over and over, and just like really just trolling and shitting on them and
Sounds about right.
making a bit of a mess of a business opportunity. And then follows through with not doing a 1 hour's battle on the other side. Sound like a full finesse job, eh?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise of Finesse Impossible.
He's funny, man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I've always been a big fan.
Yeah. No, I got a lot of time to think.
Did you battle him?
No, I never battled.
Did he used to battle in a big fresh or pack and save uniform?
He may have at least once.
I think
Because part of his shtick at the start was
School
that he
bags.
The trolley
worked at-
boy.
Yeah, it was a trolley boy at Countdown or something.
Fine.
No, but then I've seen him a lot, you know. Used to see him a lot at events, and even when I went to Melbourne, you know, like I met up with him and we kicked it. At the same time, Chips was a weirdo, but he went to Australia with no money, and he just like I saw him at like when I left to go to Australia. Jibs had already left. Like he posted on Facebook like I'm on my way hours before I ever left. And when I got to the airport, I saw him at the airport. And I'm like, oh fuck, like
What are you doing?
up to bro? Like, are you all good? Like, let's roll. Like, come with me. Like, do you all go? And I'm waiting for a mate. Waiting for a mate, you know. I was like, oh, all good.
Okay.
And then I went and met up with Dean, and I'm telling him about it later on. We were drinking and shit and cracking up, and I think I rang Jibs up, and I was like, you're still at the fucking, you're still at the airport, eh? I can't remember if I called him or was just texting him, but that was fucking funny, and I don't know, completely irrelevant to why Dean's on the list. But it's just a funny story with Dean, and that's the kind of stuff I was trying to get away from what I'm talking about the list.
And you got Jibs at 17.
No, Exceed.
No, Exceed at 17.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jibs was at 4.
yeah, D&D.
I was an Exceed fan at one time, really early on.
I don't know. What, versus Guillotine?
Nah,
Was
nah. That was pre-flag.
Yeah, how that? That was when I battled Rose. But anyway, number 8, I got Oblique for, written errors. When I was looking at this before coming today, I was unsure about his spot at number 8. I almost changed it with J.O. But I think Oblique was better overall throughout the written battles that he did compared to J.O. So I think Oblique's number 8.
I'm trying to think where, if anywhere, I put Oblique, and I'm trying to think.
He just body bagged fools.
11, to be fair.
12.
He body bagged everyone.
12.
Everyone he battled got bodied.
He beat Higgs. He was, like you said, he's the only person to beat Higgs. Higgs was the only person to beat Mareko, and he wrote on that.
Damn, you know? Like,
But I'm just trying to think who else
D&D.
did he battle?
D&D, he didn't body, but that was like his second battle. But that's gone way back, and I don't even know if that footage come out. Ashby, this guy from Ashby.
I remember Ashby. Yeah.
When I battled Roars, he battled Ashby. And Ashby choked real bad. It was real ugly. And Oblique just killed him three times, you know. He just killed him 3 times. It was bad.
Yeah.
Battled Rivalus. I think Rivalus might have choked.
Yeah, he did smoke Rivalus, eh?
Yeah. G'd out choked. Crude choked. Everyone he battled just choked and fucking got smoked.
So he gets so his body bagged them all. Okay, yeah.
That's hard.
As I said, I had him in.
And he beat Hex, so no one else on this list done that.
No, but then Crude as well. Like that's a big win, man.
Yeah.
G'd out. That's
G'd out was me. Yeah, so Oblique had number 8. Number 9, I got Jay Rocha. On the quality of the writing, I'm not as familiar with some of the early battles. I remember, like, which one of us has the white man's name?
Yeah, from Devastator. Yeah.
That was pretty, that was a big one. And then when you battled D&D, that whole honestly shit, that caught on a bit. And I also did a little bit of that as well, so I don't know. And then, I don't know. I think pen-wise, you got one of the best pens in the game. I just think you were unfortunate. The crowd never seemed to quite like your bars. In the written battles.
I think I approached all of my written battles wrong.
But if you look at it, like, I like the technique, you know, like, that's what I like. That's what I like about it.
If you're someone that's looking at that, then that's something that I tried to do.
Yeah, and I dig that shit.
Creativity,
And I rate creativity over everything, but I also did try to be very objective with this list too. But after hearing yours, like, I'm thinking, like, well, fuck, if I really just write the first people I think of when I think of who are the best, then it might be a different list.
Mine would be. Mine 100% would be.
Yeah.
If it's just people whose writing I like for the...
but then again, that is 100% preference. Like, that's... But that's just based on what I like, so...
Yeah. I mean, you would have to first talk about all the criteria and list what's worth what.
Yeah.
Before going into the list, and each time you do that, you're going to have a different list.
You'd be just hearing people on my list with obscure references, multis, and funny punchlines and shit. So J.O. would probably rate pretty damn high.
J.O.'s going to be right up there.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, bro. I appreciate that. I don't put myself in any written only list because I think I had like 8 battles and I never connected really with many of them, but I was there at the very start and just kind of never had a run either. It's kind of popped up here and there.
Yeah, but that's cool.
But I did have some cool battles.
You're from the other era type, you know, so you didn't need to keep written battling like that, like the pure written battlers did.
And I think, to be perfectly honest, I kind of acted a bit too cool for school. Case in point, like about to smoke battle, right?
Yeah.
Fuck all this
what are you gonna do?
Kitty shit, but I'm me and but whatever. But
anyway.
I feel it. Sure.
That guy. Number 10, Devastator.
Devastator. 10, there you go.
Yeah, Leonard's neighbour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Devastator. It doesn't get any more iconic than that. Like, he put a high-vis on the cunt, you know, you'd probably see him around the corner.
In fact, if that's the list you were doing, the most iconic New Zealand battle rappers, you might put him at number 1.
Yeah. He did it all, you know, he did it all. He battled 120 times or you know, like...
Definitely the most battles, he'll have the most views.
All the most documentaries about him.
We talked about him being on your list, like, Dev's the man. Like... you know, I don't know, but fine. Respect, you know, respect, man. And it was a funny ass cunt. Like, his battle versus Hash was funny as, bro. And that I wrote a couple cult classic battles that I rated, and that was one of them. Devastator versus Hash from Earn Your Stripes 1. That was a really good one. So,
Rad.
Devastator, number 10.
If my list was entirely preference, Hash would be very high. It's just not got enough battles, so.
Yeah.
I heard a Hash through his brother. I just went and got a haircut one day, and some guy started telling me his brother rapped and asked if I wanted a CD.
What CD was it? Was it the was he already
Certified Dragon Slayer or something? Hash Majizza.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I think Certified Dragon Slayer might have been one of the songs on it. Me and Oblique used to listen to it. Pretty crack up. Hash was a funny cunt.
Hard up.
Yeah, he's very good at putting words together. Like in a similar way, like not actually similar, but like Ego's good at putting words together. Like Hash puts together good multis and things that you're like, fuck, how's no one said that?
Yeah.
How did I not think of that? It was right there, and he's just put it out and done some dope shit with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my top 10.
Solid top 10.
DMG, Higgs, Scholar, Gibberish, PFAC and the rest of the choir, Toki Combs, D&D, Oblique, J Rocha and Devastator.
Solid.
I'll just run through mine because I think we've pretty much mentioned all of them though.
Cool.
Oh, you guys have already used them in your list. Scholar, Battle Disaster.
Yeah.
Enough said.
I forgot about that. Yeah, fuck, how did I forget that?
DMG, long-term title holder. Higgs, already touched on him. No did he? And PFAC and the Lenzo, back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Hirsch, Bleak and Hash if you're interested.
Hirsch, Bleak and Hash for
11, 12, 13.
Oh, yeah.
11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of there's a lot of recurring people because there's a lot of undeniable people on a list wherever you kind of put them.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, there's no such thing as a non-preference list because it's a subjective art form. Like, who's to say a dick joke's not smarter than a bar?
Yeah.
Like,
It's all relative, right?
Yeah.
Like, just because he can write a joke easier than I can. I don't know. I kind of forgot my point just as I started fucking talking. But is a joke better than a bar? It depends who's saying it.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think that our lists are better than anyone else's. Logan's personal preference list will get a high ranking from me because I was number one, so
Yep.
that was great. But nah, Logan
I was on it.
sparked up the conversation on the One Outs page, to be fair.
Yeah,
Like,
well-
Mike sparked the conversation initially, but Logan took it over there.
No, it's cool. I'm glad that this fucking actually talk. You know what's crazy is how like they were saying Hirsch and Dontel in their live how we tried to post them the One Outs but it didn't get approved or whatever. And I'm getting like, and then I checked the page and it was like D-Lar approved the suggested chat, and then I'm getting like a notification about some random fucking bullshit chat about One Outs trivia, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit and I don't want to be a part of it. Why couldn't their live have been approved when it's conversation about the battle scene?
You're not much of a poster though, eh?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I've never got a One Outs post approved in a timely fashion, really.
Last
I don't
time
think
I
it
posted something was that one in the car.
Make it click.
Yeah.
Why do they
I can't remember.
lock it behind that anyway?
Oh, you get spam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hard up.
Is it not a private group?
I guess you get compressor porn.
That's what you get, eh?
Yeah.
But they also said that they tried to post it live on the Wellington Battle League page too, and had issues with that. So it might have just been an issues
technical
thing.
difficulties. Yeah. Sorry, D-Lar.
Either way, it's on One Arts now. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have been so harsh.
We're just speculating.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, fuck, I didn't care about the chat though. But no, yeah. What was that guy's name, though? I can't remember, Ben. The car rapper guy. The one that kept putting out JP80. Psychotic, sorry.
I wanted to put him on my list.
What happened to that? Yeah.
I just...
I think I did JP80 a fucking favour. Got rid of him. I didn't see him again after.
What happened? Oh, because you did the make it click thing.
Yeah, just clowning and rapping in the car. But I liked it. I thought, here's a perfect opportunity for you to reply.
Yeah.
Because when I posted it, it got hyped up in the page. And I got to give it up to Joshy E. He's the only one that replied to me saying about doing some shit. Oh no, I think I got confused with a different video I posted. I did a prediction vlog another time and he replied to it. But the Psychotics, he didn't reply to it. Like, there was a perfect layout for him to fucking, come back and use that momentum, but
unfortunately. He just wanted to battle JP80 and JP80 was like, get your rep up first.
Yeah, well, I don't know what JP80 was saying.
I think JP80 might have even said yes, and then I don't know, under certain conditions. But once he disappeared, I was getting the vibe from most people that this is possibly far from the first time this has happened.
Okay.
Because I think I commented on something and he gave me grief, and I think I remember just getting up, like I hadn't been up long that day and having a laugh. I was getting ready and just went and got in the car and fucking did the rap. And then I think I fucking just started the car and went out. So it was pretty funny. But yeah, 10. Do we continue? Do we need a fucking 11 to 20?
I don't know if we do it.
Nah, probably not.
Nah.
If you haven't been mentioned yet, you're not good enough.
Yeah, I'm also not across JP80 or Alenzo enough to whether or not they could be in my top list.
I was going to say that JP80 became one of my favourites right about around the time that you guys weren't watching battles anymore.
And at first I was like, well, that's too new to have had enough impact to be in a top list. But to be fair, that's probably like, what, 2018? It's like 6 years.
It depends what you've done in that time, and he stayed very busy for the most.
Because you can only do what's there, right? Unless you're creating your own opportunities. So if there's not...
And he was doing that too. Like I said, he was the only one keen to talk.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Honourable mention to them.
Yeah.
Being that I'm not across enough of their battles to be like, yeah, you're in my list.
Plus, they're imposters, man.
Imposters, exactly.
I'm going to read it anyway.
Versions.
My 11 to 20 is Crew, J.O., Hirsch, Mike Pipes, and Barry Bonza, a 14. Because they're the same person. And if you don't believe me, check First Tracker. 15 is Bound to Smoke. 16 is Ekers. 17 Exceed. 18 Tron. 19 Talented Stephen. And 20 Lacusta / Locking Latu.
Makes the top 20. Solid.
I did have Ego as an honourable mention. D-La as an honourable mention.
Well, I'm going to do my 20 of all time then. 11 is Tourette's. Has won a New Zealand battle. Battled in the New Zealand versus Australian twice. Made it to the finals in the second one, and he wasn't supposed to be in it. But someone didn't show up. J.O. is 12.
Yeah, that's right. I had him too.
And remember, mine's all time, including freestyle. Then I've got DMG at 13. Then he has only been in the written era.
This one's the all-time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
PFAC at 14.
Oh, yeah.
Jibs at 15. I've got Ego at 16. And of an all-time, I'm not sure. Like, I like what he's done enough. But I'll leave him there. Hirsch at 17. Charisma at 18. D-Lar at 19.
Yeah.
And Tracer at 20.
Oh, yeah. Tracer. Fuck, I don't have Tracer on here at all.
Just.
And I'm kind of not sure. But of who I've got under, like a D&D and Exceeder at 23, occupying the same space. Maybe they deserve to be higher than Tracer on an all-time. To be fair, they probably do. Oracle is at 22. He was only in the freestyle era. He's never done a written battle except for that one with J.O. So as there, I don't think that he had done enough to be higher. Merc Swayze was at 21. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure around Ego there. And I didn't really have a 10 through 20 for 11 through 20 for written era only.
Some of it's hard, man.
I have a list of people. I had a Bleak, Ego, Steezers, Tracer, D&D/Exceed, Raw Thought, and Bound to Smoke.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, I'm not across like JP80, Matt, Lorenzo.
Is Raw Thought...
I have written down here, no offense, Cam Set, never seen him.
Is Raw Thought on the list?
Well, she was in my maybe.
A bit of a problem with it.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of battles, man.
Yeah. D&D, sorry.
Again, if I think about Impact, like, was she like the first of the kind of, that ushered in quite a lot of female MCs in One House? She was right there pushing that scene. I don't want to put her in there just because she's a girl, but she drove a certain demographic of not only people to watch probably, but people to participate.
Yeah.
So I'd account for her participation causing that for something. Certainly in written era only.
True.
I don't have her in all time.
She's good verse luminous. Good battle.
She beat Tracer.
Yeah. But he just choked, right? Like every round.
She battled Boozy knowing full well what that battle would be.
Did she battle? The track battle?
Yeah, and if you don't know that, you can just fast forward and imagine it in your head how that battle went. And she signed up for it, showed up and did it in Christchurch.
Did she?
Valid.
Yeah.
At
It's fucking ballsy, bro.
Winnebagos?
Certain battles I wouldn't want to just stand and do.
I like Raw Thought, but I don't know. Like, I don't have her on my top 20. But
again, I said I didn't have numbers for any of those.
Yeah,
but that was written only.
no, I think it's a good mention. Maybe you should make the 20 to 30, for mine. And when we talk about it, but I think I just didn't watch a lot of people's battles.
Why didn't Hirsch consider it to be on there?
I think he's just pulling names out the hat to tear up Don't Tell's list.
Probably. They probably think she's whack.
I haven't seen Don't Tell's list, personally.
But Don't Tell's like, oh, she beat me.
I think a lot of those, Alex Stringer was on his list. It just seemed like it pertained to the fact that he'd battled him.
Bro, Alex Stringer.
Top
He's
20.
on the list.
He battled
I got Alex Stringer at number 9 for the bottom 10.
The 10 worst battlers of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Where one is the best.
Alex Stringer's
Where one is the worst.
One is the worst, okay.
Yeah.
That's really going to be a preference thing, though.
I don't think so.
I think Alex Stringer's alright.
Right, let's get to these lists. Let's get to our other lists. Are we going bottom 10? Because I don't have a bottom 10.
Oh, we've got to freestyle the bottom 10.
I wrote my bottom 10, so I really mean it. Number 10.
This is the reward for watching everything.
You might be surprised. I have Kama Sutra.
So are you going from 10 to 1?
Yeah.
So we're building all the way up.
So it gets worse.
Okay.
It gets worse.
Yeah. Kama Sutra.
Kama Sutra.
Solid, man. You know what? and I'll say it never clicked in my brain how Kamasutra can be such a seemingly smart dude and be so shit at battle rapping. I'm like, how do you not get it? Battle rapping is fucking easy.
That's how I feel about
really
Dr.
easy
Apocalypse.
to just like,
Yeah, good point.
I feel
but
he's on a list.
So
that's a
yeah, Kamasutra, like he's been there. He's been around, he's done a lot of battles, but I always thought that he was whack. And battling, he's a really nice guy. I have nothing but love for him as a person. He's a good guy.
100%.
Like nothing but love for him and his family. Like, for real. But for rap, I don't want to hear that. And you know, he had a good one versus Misk, but you know, I'm not silly enough to think that
he should be a
that
lot
was just
better. He's smart enough to be a lot better
100%.
than he is.
Yeah,
he has no excuse to be that.
And he was
bad
the
at battle
champ.
rap.
He was the champ. Kamasutra is the
That's his fault.
10th worst, yeah. And Al Stringer is the 9th worst.
Fucking A.
Why? Give me your reasons.
I battled Al Stringer.
Yeah. He punched you in the face, didn't he?
He kind of flicked my nose a bit, and it did aggravate me a little. I kind of violated him as well, so it's fair game. Sure. I just think it's trash, bro. Like I didn't get it. Like,
but it wasn't a hard punch.
Oh no, fuck no! What do you know?
I'm just saying, you didn't put him on the list because he knocked you out that night.
Oh no, no way.
The old 1-2.
No. I've seen him since. Awkward interactions, but Al, like, for me, I moved away from Christchurch. I think I was living in Wellington, and I got this battle to battle him, and people were saying, "Oh, he's the next Miles." You know, because he's from Christchurch and has been battling people and winning. And that's what they're saying to me. And I'm like, I watched this guy, man. He was fucking terrible, bro.
Who was saying this?
Just the comments at the time, I remember.
Oh, I thought you were saying people in Wellington were telling you he was next up.
No, just that's what it was in the discussions and shit. Cause
so who has he battled?
He battled
Alert.
That's Alert was the first one. He beat Alert, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I couldn't. The most I saw of him was when he was in front of me rapping.
Yeah.
Was that after or before Bennett battled him?
Before.
It was.
I killed that fool. Yeah, I sent him back to Christchurch with a fucking chip on his shoulder.
No, I reckon you killed him and then you killed him, but you both killed him.
No, I killed him first.
There might be a difference between when the battles happened and when the footage came out too, I think.
I killed him, old school versus new school. He was undefeated. That was the hype about him.
He was undefeated.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, yeah, because he definitely...
Yeah, he ain't been defeated.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Alert and then Scholar straight away after Alert.
I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck
No, it was right. It was the weirdest thing.
Did he battle J-Buzz?
Scholar asked for it.
Yeah, because it's Scholar asked for it.
For easy.
Scholar's like, hey, give me that shit card so I can come down and visit someone.
Maybe he heard the same thing you heard. It was like, nah, fucking let me go have a word.
No, but he came down
Scholar showed up and was shit and lost. So.
Yeah, the Alstringer won that and took it as I bet Scholar. It's like...
It's alright.
It's like down to smoke reading me.
I told him he battled the sleeping giant.
Yeah, facts. You killed him. So he did Scholar and then who? Miles. Nah, he had to have...
Was it? I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck
he battled J-Buzz.
Yeah, he did, because that was the chicken, right?
Yeah, stomping on chicken.
Yeah.
I think he had 5 before he battled me. 5-0 feels...
Okay, so there'll be one more and then...
Did he battle Icky? Oh, random.
Okay, yes. I guess so.
Chicken burner if you want. I like the idea of you putting Alstringer in your algorithms.
Yeah, it has.
Icky and just...
Fun facts, Alstringer's been dropping some cool songs recently.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
In my opinion.
Yeah, Icky battled him.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, there you go.
Sweet. Number 8.
From just searching Icky.
Oh, yeah, alright. Because that was the old, you can't rebuttal a punch in the head.
Oh, yeah.
That's a rule there, I think.
Nah, is that what Eki said to him? Because you were the one that said, talk to him about Eki.
He started thinking rebuttals up.
Yeah,
because they battled each other eventually. And Alex kind of used it.
No, I thought that he battled Eki before you battled him.
Yeah. That's why I was saying, like,
Yeah.
you must have been thinking rebuttals up instead of picking your knuckles up.
Yeah, because you're like, you said he punched. Yeah, that's right, because he's like, Eki punched me in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And then you rebutted that, and then your battle with him was like, I heard he punched you in the front and the sides too.
That is what I heard. The other side.
Which is tight.
That's funny. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Number 8 for original.
Yeah, facts.
Oh,
Sweet.
belongs on there.
Yeah.
It's no disrespect.
Right.
It's like,
He stole the egg.
you're on a list.
Yeah.
Spilled the eggs.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Was he Mr. Anonymous? Or someone else Mr.
Nah,
Anonymous?
Kepik. No, not Kepik. Repik. He was Mr.
your mate.
Anonymous, right?
Okay. Alright. Original
So
sponsored
for-
something though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was the last sponsor for one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He only stopped being the sponsor probably less than a year ago.
Okay, I think I've said that.
Actually.
Barbaric. You remember him?
Oh, yes. You're a battled scholar, right?
I don't know.
Nah, maybe.
Barbaric. This man fucking...
I would like to watch
used
it.
to crack up
Watch that, yeah,
Barbaric, bro. He was crack up, bro. Oh, he's pretty fucking funny, I guess, like, but unintentional funny. So it doesn't mean you know. So it's more of a laughing at, but he could be a bit of an intimidating dude.
He might have battled talented Stephen or someone.
Like whispering, like he's got real whispering.
I would love to watch
So we might,
his battle.
yeah.
He's in Barbaric.
Check him out, yeah. Barbaric. IK. Barbaric. Hey. Fuck. Who did he battle, bro? He battled versus Villain and
Dang it.
Palmerston North, man. We went to an event there, and Charisma was supposed to battle Vicious Villain, and I guess ducked. And Barbaric was supposed to battle someone else, I can't remember, and they battled each other. He's fucking funny as bro, Barbaric.
The first battle that comes up when I search Barbaric one out is Devastator versus Barbaric.
I guess
there you go, like Devastator,
yeah.
Barbaric versus Foriginal.
Yeah, okay, you can two birds of one
Death
stone.
Wish versus Barbaric. That might be all the battles he has.
Yeah.
But
that might be
a solid roster there. Yeah.
Enemy MC. Do you know
Who is Enemy MC? No, I do not.
Enemy MC doesn't need to turn his head to look both ways when he crosses the road. And I think that's his most distinguishing attribute when it came to the battle scene. I don't think he did anything other than that.
Where's he from?
Auckland.
And he's 1 ounce.
Yeah. He did one battle that he won, and they deleted the footage. I was there at the event, and the card, the whatever, was full, and so they rewound it and just dubbed over his battle, and it was the only battle I think he ever won. It was I felt a little bad for him.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I do kind of regret him versus Eco's, okay.
Anyway.
Is it?
Alright.
Is there a picture of him?
It's just, he's the white dude with the fucking hat. I feel like he had some glasses or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Number 5 is Take One. You know Take One?
I don't. I know the name.
Take One might be the most ducked battler that I am aware of in the New Zealand battle scene.
Are you familiar with Take One, Ben?
I thought I was.
I think he's been ducked more times than he's ever battled. I think there's not mad, but I think there's multiple posters with my name and his name on it, and he didn't battle ever. He battled a few times, but his opponent never showed up, and then when he did battle, he was pretty fucking trash. So I think he battled in Compressors League.
Which one is he?
That I don't know who the fuck's smoking. I don't know, bro.
One of them.
He has a
Okay,
cap
yeah.
on.
Alright.
He's usually got a cap. No, I think it was.
Okay. Take one.
Anyway, for JCK.
Yeah,
JCK.
yeah. Weird.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Who did he? Who did he
battle?
choke against? Was that Don't Tell?
Don't Tell did battle
Oh, no.
JCK.
Did he? Is that when JCK choked hardcore and was like doing the hands on his knees?
Yeah, I
right?
think so. Yeah, Don't Tell versus JCK. Josh E battled him. Renatron battled him.
Did Don't Tell battle Joshy E and change his religious beliefs after that? He went in on him for being a Christian, and then the next time I saw Joshy E, he was a Muslim.
I thought we gave Riz the credit for that.
Was that Riz? Am I confused? I don't know.
I think Riz gave Riz the credit for that.
Between Riz and Don't Tell.
I think it might have been Riz though.
Did they ever battle?
Riz and Don't Tell. No, he was supposed to. He's the reason I was shit in North vs South.
Who?
Because that's why I said I'd go. He was going to battle Don't Tell at that, and then he didn't. He couldn't go for some reason. So who replaced him? J-Butts?
Who?
Who replaced? Who battled Don't Tell at that?
I don't think anyone did.
Nah, someone did. J-Buzz. Someone
No,
replaced
J-Buzz
Riz
did.
on the team.
Mike Shaw.
Mike Shaw.
Mike Shaw, that's right. How could I forget?
Yeah, lest we forget, always remember.
Poor Mike, man.
Okay.
Number 3, Prime Minister. You ever see him?
I know
You
the
might
name.
not know these guys, bro, but these are early one-outs fellas, bro. And Prime Minister is like the corniest guy. He might
do
be the
remember the
corniest.
name.
Prime Minister battled Scholar, I think, way back, and he did a couple others. I think he did one at like one of their beach events, and bro, he's the corniest cunt. I think he's the number 1 corniest Prime Minister.
I can't.
Don't know any
spell his
more
name,
about him,
unfortunately.
Corn. He eats corn the long way. Number 2, Tyrant MC. He's the only person in history to write his battle bars while he's battling.
He's surely not the only, but he's the only one who's...
He's the only one that deleted it on the way there.
Yeah, true.
So he hadn't learned it
Arguably.
anyway. He was on the way frantically like, oh man, I gotta learn this shit.
Yeah.
And then he looked away and he's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I've deleted it. So he's walking it up to the event, writing it as he goes.
It was bad.
However, he did open strong with a good intro.
Yeah, for sure.
Where someone else had his intro first and it's like, yo, and now it's your turn. He's like, yo, fuck what he said. Tyrant MC.
Yo,
And then I was like, yeah, cool.
Timeless.
Rebuttal, yeah. Fuck what he said.
I
It's like,
might,
I deleted my bars on the way here.
back. I might watch some of that.
I deleted my bars on the way here, so bear with me.
You should have had them memorized months ago, weeks ago.
What are you doing? Why?
Deleted them from your memory.
Yeah, facts. He had one battle, eh?
Probably,
he's
and
got
that's
to
enough.
that. Yeah, that's enough.
And you're
yeah.
the second to ever do it. Second worst to ever do it. There's only one person that was ever worse than you. And you did it once. And
Strong
and
first
it's-
impression. I know who number 1 is. Damn, it just hit me in the
Damn,
face.
no. Apps. Apps is the worst. The worst ever. Yeah, I just remember J-Rax. But apps. Speechless, bro. Didn't that cunt take his singlet off and fucking throw it in the rafters at the battle?
Yeah.
At that battle in
Yeah,
Christchurch?
yeah, he did.
And
there was
someone, like, took
someone
it,
to get
someone took
down
it.
or something, and he was
Right.
like, where's my singlet?
Nah, apps is the absolute worst I've ever seen. Sorry.
That's fair.
Sorry.
Yeah. I think it's
Cover your own.
Alright, well, number one of a list, shot my bro.
Yeah. Apps, you made it, doggy.
I think one time he said he was going to pull out the Magnum and he pulled out a Magnum ice cream or two. And that
Yeah, and it's like
two
how
full melted ice creams in his pocket for who knows how long.
just sags over instantly.
I'm glad none of them popped. I hope
Like,
none of
is
them
it
popped.
worth the bar? Like, what's harder, wrapping some probably whack shit with a melted ice cream, right? Or just wrapping some whack shit while you're there and just eating a cold frozen ice cream. That's probably pretty tough, right? Like, that'd probably be a bit cooler.
I don't see why the ice cream still had to be in the wrapper when he did the bar. You could have done it without the ice cream. You could have ate it first. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying he should have had a frozen ice cream, eating it while he was wrapping. It might have been cooler.
I'm saying you should have spent that money on a fucking bus home.
Yeah.
Not worried about getting a Magnum at all.
Yeah, true that. He should have kept his fucking clothes on when he came to Christchurch.
No disrespect, I have seen that guy come to Christchurch and battle that one time.
Just the one time, yeah.
Bad
That I know.
though.
Yeah.
It hasn't resonated with me as much as Tyrant MC, being I've watched Tyrant MC.
That's pretty fucking funny. But Epps did it more than once. Like, he's a repeat offender.
Cereal.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have a worst of all time list, but I would like to throw some additional names in the mix.
Yeah.
Cassator is his one battle at probably not the right time for him to be having himself recorded rapping, but yeah.
The other bro, King Jack.
Bring back King Jack. He is absolutely fucking skunky monkey funky. Worst up there as the worst of all time. In battles.
Literally smelled like poop. The day I met him, first time I ever met him, he smelled like there was
Jack.
It's like ask him if he knows where my anal beads are or something.
Did he say that?
I was like, what? Your?
Damn, man.
No, he was talking about the list. He did it, but it was not good. So he's definitely on the worst list.
Yeah, Cassator's a funny one.
Look,
who's that other
Jar's up there, to be fair, and he only had the battle against Cassator. But maybe it was a bad setting for him. Maybe
No, that's
he
not
did
his only
particularly
battle.
well.
Jar the Jester. Did he battle
Of course did he
autistic?
battle.
Yeah, Jar battled artistic.
Artistic. The girl, right?
Maybe I'd take him off the list and replace it with her.
With artistic.
Yeah, with Laura Lehman.
I did have her on my draft worst list, but I had to narrow it down to 10.
Should beat Elstringer?
Did she beat
Yeah,
Elstringer?
Would she beat it in a battle or on the worst list?
In a battle.
Maybe.
No, because he'd take the cheap route.
It'd be fair.
has bad
It'd be
days,
close. It could be close.
Yeah, it could go either way depending on who's on what stage.
Who's drunk?
I don't know. No, yeah, okay, let's check Laura on the list. Maybe we should do a watch just to be sure.
If only the one that we wanted. Oh no, it is right. No, it's gone, eh?
Oh, that's just shit.
The one Lady Easy versus
I can only think
Laura
of-
Lehman's gone.
I think of like.
So yeah, do you have any additions? Yeah, Christchurch people are up there though, the bad ones. Who are your additions to the worst?
That J Dub that we're talking about who battled.
Yeah, I've got no recollection.
I don't remember.
Like, that's a good thing. Like,
Does that get you on the list or off it? Because you remember Apps' shirt hanging from the rafters.
I think it's off.
yeah, I
remember the
was
Magnums.
there. Like, I don't know. I remember J Dub. I remember him messaging me asking for battles and actively just ignoring it.
The name seems really familiar from.
I think I did him a favour. I don't know, bro.
Who you got?
Thought Knox is number one.
Thought
Knox.
Yeah.
Thought Knox did 2-3 round battles,
Did he only do the 2?
choked for 4 rounds, maybe 5.
Flux choked versus him, right?
No, Flux freestyled versus him. All 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So plenty of chokies going on in a freestyle round. Okay, I'm not gonna hate someone for not winning.
I remember trying to get him to rematch him, and he wouldn't do it.
Flux wouldn't.
No, Thought Knox, because he
Yeah, I
did
remember
another battle after, and he
Redemption.
choked real bad.
Yeah,
Well, he choked and you choked, so give him another chance.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do it, so I think we didn't give him another battle after that. I think that was it, actually. Yeah. So yeah, that was kind
So
of how
you
it
crushed
went.
his career.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind
Flux
of
got
like
back in the game.
well, yeah. I
Flux
think
did
we're
get back
trying
in the
to
game.
quality control a bit with that. Like, fuck you. Yeah, here's another chance because it looked like he smoked Flux at the time, and then. Bro, I don't even know who he battled, and he just looked terrible.
Yeah, I'm struggling to
So it was like, bro, battle Flux.
And
again,
Flux.
or you're not
Smart
battling
Flux.
again. Yeah.
Flux
And
has
that's
certain
it. And I think he might have
quirkiness.
known that too, and
Yeah.
that's probably why he didn't want to do the rematch.
If Flux wrote some shit and said it, he'd be quite an interesting battler. Like, good.
Was it Fort Knox against Black Militia?
I thought that
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That was Snuff.
Oh, it was too.
Exodus.
Yeah, that's the one. That was Exodus.
He was fucking trash. He was the first N-bomb.
Oh. And then you couldn't say backpack militia. So it was Black Plaque.
Hospital badge. So yeah, I don't know who's worse than that. No one's worse than Apps. I bet you. If people do more bottom teams,
App's gonna take it out.
number one.
I don't know, man. Both Catator and King Jack are really up there.
Your voice make my dick soft.